All right, folks. So back at it again. We got this week. Want to get this wall complete with sheathing outside. Bolster up the temporary roof. All the joists in here. That's absolutely doable. Next stage is to remove this wall here and the door frame, and the exterior wall on the other side, and then start framing the exterior wall. I've laid out the plumbing for that, and can at least put in through holes in the joists when I assemble the wall. I can put in the pipes that go to the shower and the outdoor spigot, and hopefully make some progress there. So that's what we'll be doing for the next few days. All right, first thing I want to do is prepare this this old framing for accepting sheathing eventually, but I also want to put in a hurricane strap. The first step is to use the power planer to plane the outside of this rim joist from here to here, removing about 1/8 of an inch or so, just to get it flush with the end of the steel, because the double top plate that I put in last week is even with the steel. So I know it's a minor point, but you know, it makes the outside of the plywood super flat. So I'll just go to I'm going to yank those nails out, power plane, and then I'm going to use a router to route a recess for the hurricane strap that'll go from this stud over. It's a 3-foot strap over this rim joist, and then up to the second floor studs. So I'm putting those in about every 8 feet or so, just for belt and suspenders. All right, so I've added blocking for the bottom sheet of plywood. I know it's a little unnecessary, but it's good practice for me to do different things. So this is the center line between, or the joint of the plywood. So as long as I cover the edges here, and you know, like I gotta put nails every 3 inches or so. So now I just got to get a sheet of plywood, mark it up, and nail it in. All right, folks, got this wall complete with the sheathing and the joists for the second floor up above. And I braced the temporary roof in various places. Now this is going to become my new living space. So I'm going to be moving all the crap over here, occupying everything up until this stud right there, because I still need to demolish all this. The roof or the ceiling over this is all blown insulation, so I want to leave room for me to get in here, in between here, and sweep and all that stuff. So basically, this is going to be the new separation between living space and old, and it'll basically go to the post. And yeah, and then I put in some bracing here in preparation for removing this structure, basically from this 2x4 here and a little past. From there all the way over past the door is going to be demolished inside here, and the exterior wall and part of the roof. So I might have to set up a temporary tarp just to bridge the roof that I'm taking apart that doesn't have temporary roof over it. And yeah, and then when I remove all that structure, then I can finish putting this subfloor down, and then I can frame the exterior wall and the interior walls, the closet back wall, and then this bedroom wall. And this will be a post here, basically supporting a beam going across to about there and down, and that's the opening for the stairs, this area right here. So ultimately, getting the stairs in and the joists in this area here, and that will complete stage 2. Stage 2. Yeah, so I've been busy the last 12 hours or so. I moved all my living space from in here and moved it to over there. Of course, I finished the joist there, and so I'm living under where the joist that I just finished. There isn't enough room for another person in there, but it'll get me by for now. And then I've started tearing apart the last bit of roof I needed to do the exterior wall here. And then I'll rip this out hopefully today or tomorrow and start putting down the subfloor. Anyway, it's just a hell of a lot of work. All right, so I'm calling it a week. I got a lot done. Got all of this structure in here taken out except the door. And then I've got this tarp up because this part of the roof here still leaks. And I'll probably have to have that, something like this for the duration. Anyway, in summary, I extended the temporary roof another 4 feet so that I could get rid of all this structure in here. The end of the beam that is around the top of the stairway ends around in this region here, and post lands about in there. So next time I'll be able to get rid of this last part of the door, and then this wall here, and going to about the dark area there. That's finished. This part here, the light uh, studs are to be removed, and still have to finish putting down this subfloor. I've got a repair to make in the styrofoam under here because I was an idiot. And I may have to cut out a little bit of subfloor there and verify how much moisture is in there, because I spilled some water in there when I moved the washer. Like an idiot. Anyway, this has been a long week. And, but, we're trucking. Thanks for watching. See you.